I'd recommend that you start writing these words in a blank sheet of paper and leave a space for the meanings and try to figure out whether you can recall any of these words or whether you can connect any of these words to your previous knowledge. Word number 1 is abut, attire, avail, crony, cryptic, divergent, enmity, fervent, gaunt, infiltrate, nullify, perceptible, plummet, proclaim, proxy, rankle, scavenger, stint, stoical, unflagging. Stop the video for a couple of minutes, then think of the meanings of any of these words. Word number 1 is abut. Abut is a verb which means to join at one end or be next to support, prop up, and the synonyms are border on and baluster. As you can see in this picture here, this property and this property abut means they join at one end. Word number 2 is attire. Attire is a noun which means clothes, apparel, or garb, and if you use it as a verb, it means to dress or adorn or bedeck. The synonyms are clothing. Let's find an example.
Women show up in business attire, and men show up can wear co-op metro.
Okay, as you can see in this example here, women show up in business attire means business clothes. Next word is avail. Avail is a verb which means to be of use or benefit to, or to make use of something, to take advantage of something, or to profit or benefit. And if you use it as a noun, it means use or benefit or value.
To face those charges and avail himself of all the rights available to defendants in this country.
Okay. Next word is crony. Crony is a noun which means a very close friend or chum or buddy, and the antonyms are adversary or rival. Next word is cryptic. Cryptic is an adjective which means puzzling or mystifying. The antonyms are crystal clear or unambiguous.
Cryptic footnote, specifically footnote number 17, the court observed that, quote,
in autumn of 2012, he sent a kind of very cryptic email to Glenn Greenwald saying,
he sent a very cryptic email means a mystifying or an ambiguous email. Next word is divergent. It's an adjective which means going in different directions, different from each others, or departing from convention, deviant. The synonyms are not in agreement or differing or unorthodox, unconventional, and the antonyms are merging or intersecting or converging, orthodox or conventional.
Creative thinking in terms of divergent thinking and daydreaming is now.
Divergent thinking means thinking in different ways. Enmity means hatred or ill will. The synonyms are hostility, animosity, and the antonyms are friendship.
We are at war, you and me, because of your sin. There is enmity between you and me, but I've done.
There's enmity between you and me because we are in a war. That's the example. Next word is fervent. It's an adjective which means very earnest, emotional, passionate, or extremely hot. These synonyms are enthusiastic, burning, blazing, scorching, and the antonyms are blasé, apathetic, restrained, or emotionless. As you can see, this person in the picture, he is fervent, means he is very emotional and enthusiastic about something.
Those teachers, for that mistake they did, I had transformed my life. I've become a fervent advocate for education.
I become a fervent advocate for education means I become an an enthusiastic supporter for education. Next word is gaunt, which is an adjective meaning thin and bony, starved looking, bare, barren. The synonyms are lean or lanky or all skin and bones, like this cat or this animal in the picture. It's gaunt, it's only skin and bones.
Eaten. I was gaunt. I walked as though my legs were wooden.
I was gaunt, I was lanky, I was thin, and so on. Next word is infiltrate, which is a verb meaning to pass through or gain entrance to gradually or stealthily. Like as you can see in this picture here, is trying to infiltrate to catch a prey. Let's see an example.
I think you have to infiltrate everywhere.
I hope so.
Right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're the master of this.
You have to infiltrate. Infiltrate everywhere means you penetrate everywhere, stealthily. Next word is nullify. Nullify is a verb which means to make of no value or consequence, cancel or wipe out. Its synonyms are invalidate and annul, and the antonyms are confirm, endorse, ratify, or sanction.
That will then mollify the negative emotional brain circuit.
That will nullify the negative emotional brain circuit, means cancel it. Next word is perceptible, which means capable of being grasped by the senses or mind, being able to be understood. And the synonyms are noticeable, discernible, observable, and the antonyms are invisible or unnoticeable or indiscernible.
But when we direct it to the scene, the face becomes barely perceptible.
As you can see in this picture here, the face of the person becomes perceptible, means noticeable. Next word is the word plummet, which is a verb, means to plunge straight down, and if you use it as a noun, it means a weight fastened to a line. As you can see in this picture here, the bird is trying to plummet to catch a fish. Next word is proclaim. Proclaim is a verb meaning to declare publicly or officially. This person is trying to proclaim probably a decree or so. Next word is proxy. Proxy is a noun which means an agent or substitute or a written permission allowing one person to act in another's place. Like when the teacher is absent, his proxy will replace him. And the synonyms here are, the synonym here is deputy. Next one, rankle. Rankle is a verb which means to cause anger, to make someone or somebody angry, irritation or bitterness, with the suggestion that the pain grows worse with time. Synonyms are irritate or vex or nettle or irk. Like this person here, probably some students, they rankled him, means they caused him to become angry. The next word is scavenger. You studied this in science. Scavenger is a person who collects or removes usable items from waste material, or it's an animal that feeds on refuse or dead bodies. Like this person here who collects trash in order to profit, so he's a scavenger, and also an animal that feeds on another animal is a scavenger as well. The next word is stint, which means to limit or be sparing or frugal, and it's also a noun which means a limit or restriction or a fixed share of work or duty, a period of activity. This person here is frugal, he's trying to save money. She's stint. Next word, cycle. In this picture here, it's an adjective which means self-controlled, not showing feeling in response to a pleasure. If you try to, to tease him or affect his facial expressions, he doesn't, because he's stoical or unresponsive or impassive. The opposite is emotional. Next word is the word unflagging. Un means not, flagging means like waving like a flag. So unflagging means tireless or continuing with vigor and activeness. And that's the end of the unit. If you have any questions, write them in the comments. Assalamu alaikum.